So, we have music in game because we are getting attacked. And actually, hold on. I need to be able to see stream chat. There we go. Alright, so we're getting attacked. I can't remember if they're attacking immediately. They are not. So these people are as good as dead. Oh yeah, this was the spears. Everyone has spears. And or spears that don't have a point on them. Or very tiny spears that you can hide up your sleeve. Shout out to spears. We love spears. Spears are great. Spears are awesome. No, I don't know if it's just my almost certainly Roman ancestry coming out here, but spears are great. Fucking awesome things. Okay, so everyone's suiting up. Is everyone fighting? Natalia isn't. And neither is Regara. I think this makes sense because, let's face it, Regara can't shoot and Natalia should not shoot. Mostly because of this. Not really because of this. Mostly because of this. So, we can set up alongside our defenses here and rain lead upon them. And hopefully Regara won't get in the way, honestly. So Busto is building hidden conduits. Is everyone else done? So you're consuming a meal. You probably should. This is going to take a while. Hana is cleaning sand. How do I get them to equip? Tainted armor. Tainted armor. Ooh. But how do I get them to do that? Because they just won't, for some reason. So armor. Okay, I don't know why they refuse. Like, there's tainted flak vests that I'm sure Hana doesn't have a vest on, right? Right. So equip that. Steven, he's covered, literally. Giles could do with a flak jacket, but that doesn't exist. Mech is wearing tainted. So why is no one else doing that? And Busto, I assume, is fully kitted? Yeah, Busto's fully kitted. Okay. I would like to have this gun attached. Like, if we could have it hooked up to power before these guys come in, I would very much appreciate that. In fact, I might even want to move it here, actually. Because I can't see them going... I mean, I guess it depends. No, they're going to go up this way, right? They're going to go up here and then up there. And these guys are going to go up here. So these guys are going to come up and attack from like the east, I guess you could call this. But the other party is going to come from the south. So I guess it depends. I guess we'll just see what happens. What's Giles doing? Hauling. Hauling herbal medicine. He's hauling exactly not enough. Cargo pods. Pray tell. Oh, Randy. Ooh. Really? 11 fine meals. I like how I thought it was 2 stacks of 10. No, it's 10 and 1. Alright, so Natalia is not to get involved. I don't think this... You know what, let's cut to the chase. Giles is out here, Steven is out here, Hana is out here, Busto is out here. Everyone is here. Mech is close. Enough. Everyone suit up. Let's go get him. Start moving over here, and then I want you to basically do this. And Mech, I want you to go here. Fantastic. Regara, what are you doing? There is not the place to sit, my dude. They haven't really noticed that we are, in fact, firing upon them, which is great. Alright, they are fleeing. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. So those guys are dealt with. They're dead. He's not dead. Do you have any gear that I care for? You do have a parka. Alright, Hana, go ahead and grab that parka. Is he any good? No. Goodbye, Vara. It was not nice knowing you. You tried to kill me. I never gave you the opportunity to, but you did try. Alright, maybe we will get this gun hooked up to power before the attack begins. Just look at our power setup here. So, pretty much a major point of failure is this right here. I might get a second run just coming down through the prison. Just so that maybe if this gets cut, we still have the solar panels on. If this gets cut here, we still have everything on it. I feel like, yeah, because, I mean, if a grenade gets thrown here, everything stops working. And that concerns me. Should it concern me? I don't know. I don't really know enough about defending in this game to actually evaluate my defenses. Like, I don't, like, is this any good? Like, with the staggered walls that they can hide behind and the barricades to stop people, like, I don't know. Could be. It could be shit. I have no way of knowing. Alright, can I put... We just can't put anything... Alright, they're beginning their assault. But that's okay. So Mech is doing nothing important, so he can get over here. Hana is cleaning sand. Yeah, you can get over here too. That's not really necessary. Now, was my prediction correct? These guys are coming up from the... Looks like they might actually join with the main battery here. But it depends what they do when they get to this bit. They're probably going to come through there. So it's still going to be kind of easterly. Alright, Steven is hauling steel. Busto is hauling corn. I don't need you doing that. I need you ready to shoot. I wish maybe Busto had gone to get the steel since he moves faster, but beggars can't be choosers, eh? Giles, you need to be over here too, actually. Let's see how they're coming from. Yep, they are in fact... They're splitting up quite considerably, actually. Good shot from Mech. Fuck, Mech is just honestly upsettingly good at sniping. Alright, Weasel Mujigobi is... meh. I would like that synth thread veil that he's wearing. Or that she's wearing, sorry. Yeah, oh, Hyperweave veil. Oh, it's poor. Still, kind of crazy with it. Steven, finish the connection, Steven. Connect it. They're getting closer. Alright, do we have power here now? Is it close enough to get power? I feel like it should be, but it's not. Damn it. Alright, just get here then. Hopefully they don't shoot the... Oh, are they heading into our base? Nah, they're coming back around. Alright, they're fleeing except for Owl, who is an asshole. Alright. They don't understand the term flee, I guess. I think Busto just beat him to death with a bow. Oh, Busto, you're too good. Are you okay? Oh, he's fine. He's grand, even. So, everyone is doing great. We got some ambrosia. Alright. Pelican, are you any good? Mining plants? Hard worker? I mean... No, we have 7 people. Like, you've got to be exceptional at this point. So, we need many more graves. We might want to actually start burning things, huh? Is that something we want to start doing? That might be necessary pretty soon. Because, let's be honest, this could be a building. We could put our building, like, somewhere here. That would be good. I think we deconstruct this little hovel. Wait, not the grave. We deconstruct this little hovel over here. We don't need that there anymore. You can stop. You got him, guys. It's fine. You got him. Busto is eating. Fair enough. Snake is fleeing. Life is great. Oh, could somebody, Hana? You're technically closest. Could you get that hyperweave veil? It's poor, but it is made of hyperweave. It is hard to deny the allure of hyperweave. Alright, oh, and also, let's get everybody, maybe, finally, back into normal clothes. Hey, how does that sound? This is normal for you, Mech, and normal for you as well, Gusto. Gusto, why are you cowering? You should not be cowering from anyone. Get your ass in bed. I need that cut tended. Is everybody on no medicine? Yeah. We are building up a supply of herbal medicine now, which is good. But still, a tiny cut like what Busto has, we can just treat that with Mech's immense skill. I don't think we need to use anything else other than that. Look at all this corn. How long does corn last? Is it 2 seasons? It is. Alright, so we are stockpiled on food now. To what it can only be described as a ludicrous degree. As far as the animals go, it's less great. But we can now delete that and expand the corn. Look at that. I think this can now become hay grass. I don't think we need this to be anything other than animal sustaining crops. Hay grass takes a long time to grow too, so it will reduce kind of the overall maintenance that we're having to deal with, you know? Alright, as far as machining, what can we do here? We can make prosthesis, we can make prostheses, I think that's what that is. Red mechanoid, we've done all of that. Busto is healing. He's in the med bay, as it were. No one is tending to him because Mech is busy reading. Why is nobody doctoring at this point? Natalia, you planning on doing it? No, you're cooking. Just, I don't need that to become an infection for no reason. Alright? Tend to this man's scratch. Then you can continue reading. Alright, actually we have so much food that it's spilled over into the main storage. That's a good thing. That's a great sign. Fantastic. Okay. So what was extremely low food has now become extreme abundance. I wonder if we should keep the corn here. You know? Do we keep the corn there? Actually, let's look at the bills. So I would love, I'm assuming there's a UI mod, a mod that just lets me click on this and it pops out all the details here instead of having to go in and then back out and then in and then back out. It's a little confusing to keep track of. So, simple meals pulls from this radius. They all pull from this radius. Okay. But that's fine because what is here will be overflowed into there. You know what? I think that works. I think that's honestly okay. I love our dumb little freezer. It's fantastic. It's exactly the kind of stupidity that I can get behind. And of course it is. I built it. So what do we need now? Power is no longer an issue. Like overnight, yes, we do burn through power. But we have a tailor bench that's turned on. We can turn that off. We have a machining table. We should probably leave that on. What else do we need? Can we give Giles a prosthetic middle finger? He can flip people off like he's in iRobot. So Natalia's hearing is considerably weakened by the fact that she is believe it or not, missing an entire ear. That does affect your hearing ability. But other than that, everyone's pretty okay. Like, oh yeah, Hana's nose is completely gone, but again, mostly good. Life is pretty good. Oh, there's the food. Where's the food? Where did that food land? How far away? Oh god, it's so far. Alright, fine. It's 11 fine meals, I won't say no to that. So you know what? The fine meals we can keep in here. Meals. Fine and lavish. We could keep in there. Actually, no. We don't need to store them forever. We can use them. Put them there. Fine and lavish meals. Next to the package survival. I feel like that makes sense. These clothes are deteriorating still. Love to see it. Speed through the night. So those raids went quite well. We still don't have a steel turret connected to power. But hey, you do what you can. I hate that this can't be built on or even modified. Like, we can't make the floor into something that supports heavy terrain. It's just, that's it. It is very, very slow to walk through, though. So, like, anyone who's going to try to get from here to there is just going to get shot and die. So maybe, honestly, the slow sand is where we should build our defense around, actually. We could build quite a very healthy perimeter all the way around this. Because then they have just solid, soft sand to walk through. That could work. We could build a little geothermal plant around this. Actually, what are we researching? Blowback operation. Yeah, we need more better machinery. I think this all makes sense. So we could build a geothermal vent with turrets here as well. That could be our forward operations, and then build a the other side of the wall right there. That's an idea. I feel like most of the time there isn't going to be... Do you think... Will raids spawn here? I know they can drop in the base. I know that's something they can do. Alright, we now have an iguana. Fuck yeah. Any other animals I need to know of? No. Alright, we have an iguana. She's 4 years old. If we can get a male iguana, maybe we can produce some stuff. Who knows? Alright, we're cleaning up the bloods. We are burying the people. We are moving the clothes. Are we putting any tainted clothes? Actually, I guess we're just burying them in their clothes, aren't we? Yeah. Fantastic. We have some spears to sell now. That's great. But yeah, I don't think raids will spawn on this side. I feel like it's too close, you know? Like, I could see them spawning here and here. But, like, right there? Like, that's such a small area to bring units into. I feel like we've seen them here a bunch. But I just don't think it'll do it right there. But I might be wrong. That might be incredibly naive of me. Where did all these tiny ducks come from? They're 7 days old? Okay. I feel like that might have been intentional, but I don't know if it is. I'm questioning past me's choices. Questioning them quite a lot. Alright, out of the kitchen for the iguana. Actually, is that now where the kitchen is? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Out of the kitchen for the iguana. He can go anywhere else. She can go anywhere else. Ragara has already decided they want the Hyperweave Veil. Can't say I'm surprised. They're eccentric. They're a pyromaniac night owl that's incapable of firefighting. Also, they're a night owl. We need to account for that. So, let's do that. Like this. So what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 8 hours. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. That's a lot. Okayest fact. Got my dad a helmet of his favorite college football team today for his birthday. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. What's his favorite college football team? I guarantee you I will not know them because I know nothing about any sport really, but especially nothing about American football. But I will try to acknowledge. Yeah, that's 10 hours of sleep. He doesn't need 10 hours of sleep. That's a bit much. Let's see what it actually says about Night Owl. Mood loss if awake between 11 and 18. Okay. Perfect. It told us the times to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. I want him to have recreation at the same time they do. To kind of keep any kind of semblance of unity alive in this colony. The Oregon Ducks. Well, how fortuitous for you. We also believe in the power of the duck. Fantastic. We're actually getting close to a football team's worth of ducks, right? Like, I think we've got enough for the first starting 11. We now just need the reserve, and then a few other people that we keep around just because, really. And then we will have enough, and we can start our own Oregon Ducks. That's a cool gift. Those football helmets are not... they're not cheap, are they, those football helmets? Because they're basically... are they replicas, or are they like actual... a helmet you could wear onto the field kind of helmet? Is there room for a giraffe? Well, unexpected giraffe. There is... While you may be unexpected, you are welcome. There's always room for a giraffe. Look at Regara going around in the middle of the night, thinking about setting things on fire, but ultimately deciding, you know what? It's probably not a good idea. Oh, it's a refurbished high school helmet. It's repainted with decals on it. Oh, that's really cool. 175. Yeah, they are not cheap, but I'll bet you it looks good. So when is his birthday? When are you springing the surprise? But how is your day going, unexpected giraffe? I hope you're having a good week. And I hope you enjoy RimWorld and the very Skyrim-esque track that we're listening to right now. Always makes me think of Skyrim, the beginning of that one. Or maybe it's Oblivion, actually. What with Oblivion Remastered happening. It's in December. Honestly, smart. It's good to plan ahead. Because if you don't do it now, you'll forget about it until the last week of November. It's just how it always works. We can speed this up a little bit. Busto is fully healed. Love to see that. Busto's decided that tribal wear is the new chic, and I honestly, fair. Alright. Sat down at the PC to play RimWorld, but work sucked all my energy today. Oh, yeah, it can be like that sometimes. You get to the end of the day and you're like, you know what? What I need right now is I just need to chill. Like, so here I am watching someone else. I hope I can provide some level of a facsimile for what you would do in RimWorld, Giraffe. I will try my best. But if you're any good at this game, I can only say that you will probably be disappointed. Alright, so what we are doing right now is planning our defenses. This I'm pretty happy with for the moment, because we have soft sand here, which will slow anyone coming. They'll use this because it's faster than this sand. Because this is like, what, 87% speed, this is 76. So they'll walk up here, and then they'll be like, oh wait, this is all solid wall and slow sand. So now I have to... They either come down this way, which takes a long time, or they cut straight across, which puts them in quite a lot of opening fire. So I think this is good for now. I think ultimately... Ooh, blowback operation. Perfect. Do I want to make more turrets or more guns? More guns. Alright. It's coarse. It's rough. It's coarse. It's irritating. And it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything's... What does he say? Like, beautiful and smooth, and then looks at Padme in a way that is still slightly unsettling. The prequels. So good at world building. So bad. So bad at dialogue. Oh god. Alright, are we keeping these guys up here as like a warning to our enemies? I think we should bury them. Mostly because my guys are going to see them and they're going to cry to me about it, and I don't want to hear that. So, bury them. I legit thought for a while it was a Twilight quote. Honestly, it is like the romance in the prequels is very spotty at best. Yeah, and I could definitely see the comparison for sure. I mean, you're not like how many times removed is I don't like sand from Hang On Tight, Spider Monkey. I feel like it's not that far. Like they can definitely like from where Hang On Tight, Spider Monkey is standing, it can definitely see I don't like sand, it's rough and coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere. They all went, yay, law! And then saw them and went, eh. I loved The Phantom Menace, and I still do, but I will admit it is not the best movie, but I still love it. And everyone is not busy. What do we do with people when they're not busy? We kill them. No, what do we do? What do we have them do? Like, we have art that's not being done because our artist was shot in the head, and Regara is apparently finished with their work. Do you want to do that, like, last small sculpture you were working on, Regara? You could finish that. Like, Phantom Menace I still love. I love the pod racing. I love the mall fight. I think that's it. But I still love it. Whole things, clean things. But that's the thing, though. Like, yes, there's blood all over here, but everything's been holed and everything's been cleaned. Like, this, it may look like rubble, but actually it is just a decoration that Steven put there, apparently. It is, in fact, not rubble. The plants are cut. I like these two scenes, and that's the whole movie, right? Nothing else happens in between those two scenes. Certainly nothing worth talking about. Hana has a go frenzy, which is awesome. That's probably why she has nothing to do. Yeah, what do we have people do then? Who's our crafter? Who makes the things? Who makes good? Natalia. What is Hana good at again? Mining? No, wait, that's Busto. Hana is good at animals. Okay, Hana, you tend to animals now. Oh wait, that's hunting. Never mind. Hana, what are you good at? Hold on. Oh, right. She's literally good at shooting. That is it. Alright, you're going to be idle from time to time then, so be it. Misa don't talk bad. So, the thing about Jar Jar is he gets too much hate. Like, because Jar Jar wasn't made for me now. He wasn't made for me as I am today. He was made for me. Well, I mean, when did it come out? 20. Sorry, hold on. Just let me brace and say it again. All right, I think I'm ready to say it. 26 years ago. Oh no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Jar Jar was made for me 26 years ago, when I was but a wee lad, and he was funny. Because Jar Jar is, to me, what the Ewoks was to my parents. And honestly, oh god, are we filling up on food to the point that we can't put eggs in the kitchen? This is amazing. Put them in the fridge. That's where they should go. Alright, whack this refrigerator on. Yep, whack it on. Turn that shit on. We are running out of power. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a little bit. Oh, that did it. That was a little rough to get through, but we made it together. We made it. We pulled through as a group. There's an unfinished steel helmet here because I turned the power off. It's okay. Finish making the steel helmet, please. All right. Yeah, we need guns, and I need to think. Shotgun. Yes. All right, we need components. Let's get some components mined. Where are components? Components. There we go. Let's get those going. So my life flashed before me. Yeah, a little bit. I'm sitting here like, there's no way I was like 5 when Phantom Menace came out, right? There's no way. But anyway, Jar Jar gets too much hate. And specifically, and this is a problem, and has been a problem for a while in the Star Wars fandom, the actor that plays him gets too much hate. Because the actor did not write Jar Jar Binks. What the actor did was act exactly as George Lucas intended. And, like, hell, even right now, actually, this has nothing to do with Star Wars fandom, but, like, the Disney, right? The Disney Snow White movie that came out, that movie looks horrifically bad. And I haven't watched it because the dwarves are a level of nightmare fuel that I don't think I'm quite ready mentally to tackle at this point right now. So I haven't seen it. But apparently it sucks. And I'm not surprised because it's a live-action remake of a Disney movie. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I still can't get over the fact that lightning makes the solar generators generate power. That will never not be funny to me. The lightning makes them generate a bit of electricity. They're like, oh, light? Oh, it's light. Oh, wait, no. The flash went away. It is hilarious. Anyway, sorry. But like the Snow White movie has been critically panned for obvious reasons because it's a Disney remake and is probably had very little creative energy go into it. However, people have decided that it's not actually the corporation's fault. It's not even the director or producer of the movie, who obviously made all of the directorial and production choices. It's the actors that starred in the movie. And just like with Mark Hamill throwing away his father's lightsaber like it is a piece of trash in The Last Jedi, that wasn't the actor's choice. That was the director's choice, or the producer's choice, or the writer's choice, or all of those people. Why are we blaming the actors? Why? Why do we do that? Why do we point at the screen and go, this movie sucks, and the person on screen right now is to blame? I don't think that's how that works. Watching them during a flash storm looks like a rave. It does, right? Like the music is bumping, the line's going up. Of course, now it's stopped. It's still thunderstorming, supposedly. Come on. Yeah! Wow. But yeah, God, what's the guy's name who plays Jar Jar Binks? I remember they did, like, Darth Jar Jar in, like, Lego recently, so his name was popping up. And everyone was like, yeah, this guy is awesome. And I was like, yeah, he is. You're damn right he is. Give him the time of day. Blame the actors because we can't have pod racing. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, you have a point. I will say, though, okay, so talking about... Sorry, to anyone who hasn't watched Star Wars or isn't interested in Star Wars, I apologize, but... I'm a nerd. I'm playing a game about simulating people on a random planet in a galaxy that doesn't exist. I'm a nerd. And anyone who is not aware of that, you now know. When my wife and I rewatched Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, to give it, let's give it the full ridiculous name. We rewatched that the other day, like recently, a few months ago maybe, and that pod racing scene is so long and so quiet. Ahmed Best, thank you. Yes, Ahmed Best. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember. I knew it was AB. Like, I knew the initials weirdly for some reason, but I could not think of the words that created those initials. Thank you. Yes. But yeah, the pod racing scene in Phantom Menace is like 10 minutes of just and then randomly at the end of it the music starts, like for the last not even the full last lap, just the last leg of the last lap. Suddenly, like, George realized he was, or Hans was, is it Hans Zimmer who did the music for Star Wars? Oh, I'm making myself look like an idiot now. Hold on. It's not Hans Zimmer, is it? It's not Hans Zimmer. It's the other guy. John Williams? John Williams, right? Star Wars? Yeah, John Williams. Like, it's like the last segment of the last lap is just John Williams is like, oh shit, I've been muted this whole time, and then he just unmutes the music suddenly. He's like, okay, here we go. There we go. Whew, that was close. Nearly didn't have any music in the racing sequence. It's like race car. Yeah, it's basically like you're watching F1, but with no commentary really, and a very, very loose idea of what even is happening. Like, it's awesome, but it is also kind of like the fact that the music appears so abruptly in like the last part of the whole sequence makes you realize the music wasn't there the entire time. You're like, oh right, there's been no music. Like, weird. And I wonder if maybe either the music should have been there a little bit the whole time, or maybe they just didn't need it at all. Kind of works. Like, oh shit, there's been no music. No dialogue. Yeah, exactly. Like, the only dialogue is the people watching. I will say though, like, watching some older movies, it is nice not to have characters talking to themselves all the time. Like, all the time. It is quite nice to just have them be people that don't have a constant inner monologue that they put verbally outside of themselves. The later movies do away with that to a certain extent, I think. But like the originals, they are very much like, unless there's someone in front of them to talk to, they are not saying anything. And it's refreshing. If you use it right, I think it's a really good, really set a scene, set the mood, as it were. So we have 16 ducks and 4 chickens. I think we have no way of creating more chickens, more hens. And honestly, that's okay. God, the hens lay a lot of eggs. Do they lay more eggs than the ducks? Maybe they do. Or maybe we just have been using the duck eggs. So it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, productivity, quote unquote. Egg type. Eggs per year, 60. 60 duck eggs per year. And if I look at this hen, eggs per year, 60. No, it's exactly the same. Alright, amazing. It just feels like there's more eggs. I guess because they go into this box before we go pick them up. That makes sense. So I think this area of life is now self-sustaining. We are using the eggs and a bit of the potatoes we grow to create kibble to keep all of our animals from starving, which seems to sort of be working. While we wait for the hay grass to grow. In between hay grass harvests, we supplement with kibble. And I think that works. Yeah, like, no dialogue, just noises and hi! Woo! I love the pod racing scene. I love the pod racing scene if for no other reason other than it created an excuse for PlayStation 1's pod racing game to exist. Okay. Giles and Natalia now want to sleep together. Giles and Natalia. We need another bed. Another double bed. How do I rotate again? Oh, it's cubiny. Honestly, just whack it in the corner then. There isn't, yeah, nothing like pod racing except like F1, I guess, kinda, because it's very like based on F1. Like the noises for the pods is kind of a remixing of F1 as well. Mech, why are we insulting people? Why? Why are we doing this? Hey, look at them sitting at the table. Ah, I didn't realize they would sit down, like they're actually attending. Ah. I like that. That's great. Alright. They're married. You believe that? It happened. Holy shit, it happened. Oh yeah, we should reinstall this over here so it gets the comfort bonus too. We now have a good and an excellent bed, so that's fantastic. Love to see that. Go whack it in the corner. I mean, when in doubt, put it in the corner. That's honestly like... It's probably the best place for it anyway. Wherever you thought of putting it, you would have moved it to the corner eventually anyway. Also, who's going to control and own this lizard and train this lizard? Oh, nobody, because it has no training. I guess Giles. So Giles, not Giles, Mech, congratulations, you have another animal. Keep it alive this time. What happened to his last animal? I don't think we should talk about it. Where's the thing? Where's the sleeping spot? Actually, let's give it a box. Do we have cloth for a bed? We don't. Alright, let's just give it a spot for now then. He can sleep in the corner. How about that? Plenty of rice is being harvested. Look at us being self-sustaining. Alright, so now our main goals are researching. Honestly, EMP launcher would be nice, because I would like to take out this ancient danger soon. What happened? Don't know. It's still too soon, man. Like, it's just... We have... I don't think collectively as a colony we've really gone over that yet. Alright, as long as there's no wildlife to come and eat my corn that's nearly ready to be harvested, and eat my hay grass that's nearly ready to be harvested, I think we're doing pretty good on food. Hey Rigara, are you going to get like 1 point in shooting? That would be nice. I still love that the billiards table like barely trains their shooting skill. Like I want to see a simulation of what Rigara's ability in billiards is. Like what kind of shots was he trying to make when he has no skill at shooting? Could he even hit the cue? Could he even hit the cue ball? I really don't. I have my doubts. This like... oh, what's that one? This Locomoco is awesome. I didn't even know we had any meat. Alright, so we're going to put that back to being a medical bed. Okay. Natalia and Giles, right? It is Natalia and Giles? Social Natalia. Yes. Giles is going to eat. We can now... A manhunter pack of guinea pigs. Oh, God. Alright, well, this is exactly the kind of thing I was afraid of, because... What do you even do with 17 guinea pigs? Like, what do you do? You know what? Good idea. You take a drink. You take a drink, and you have a think. Now, there are, what can only be described as, a lot of guinea pigs, and all of them are mad at me for what happened to Mech's previous pet. So, I think the only option here is all hands on deck, except Natalia, for obvious reasons. Okay, you know what? I think what we need to do, we need to funnel them in. That's what we need to do. We need We need to get them into a corridor. And then... Alright, Alright, we need to expand. Please remain indoors. Please remain indoors. And please do not mention, whatever you do, do not mention the event. Do not think about the event. Alright, so Regara is heading inside anyway, which is perfect. So everyone is going to remain... Oh wait, no. Remain indoors. Oh, also let's make sure our quote-unquote freezer is included. Alright. Now, Regara's inside. So what we can do is wait. So tank... Natalia, you don't need to do anything. Soldier... 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 Regara, just research. He's researching Regara! Oh my god, that's a horrifying sound. What was once so cute and fluffy is now incredibly intimidating. This is the sound of hell. This is one hell of a way to go. Let's be honest. Alright, also the lizard needs to remain indoors too, because they will eviscerate them. We cannot let her out. Please remain indoors. Alright. Now. Ah! The turret. Shoot! Shoot! Don't let this guinea pig get the better of you. It's a guinea pig. Shoot it. You're an automated machine gun. Okay. Oh. Alright, so maybe the machine gun will just take care of everything. Okay, maybe. Maybe. There's a chance. No. Come on. Come on. Why is it always the ones that look like my cat that end up causing the most problems? Shoot him! That wasn't even anywhere close! Oh god, no, he's getting swarmed. Look away. There's nothing we can do for him. No, he's dead. And so are all those guinea pigs, because that's gonna explode. It didn't even explode? These guinea pigs are OP, man. Someone needs to nerf this shit. Alright. So... everyone's waking up. They don't know what they've been hit. They've had a really bad night's sleep. They heard the screams of some primal animal out for blood in their dreams. And they're waking up. They're all putting on their outfits. They're all getting armored up because they just have this feeling of unease. They know something isn't right. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Why are there so many guinea pigs? This is too many. Randy, this is too many. However many guinea pigs you should have, we went over that. We are past that point. Now, Steven, I don't normally want you to get attacked, but go ahead and equip the spear. If you would. Ah, Hana, learn about plants. Good idea. Alright, so the only way this is going to work... Everyone ignore, right? We want to make sure everyone's on ignore. Yeah, everyone's on ignore. Alright. So, we're going to have Steven step out into a brave new world. Get swarmed. This is a bad idea. Get swarmed by guinea pigs. And then slowly shoot the guinea pigs. We could just hold up in here. The guinea pigs don't seem to care about our barnyard animals, which is great. So we could just wait for this to pass. Like, doesn't it go away after a while? Wait, I need the messages. Here we go. Hide inside and you'll be safe. They also won't attack powered off turrets, so turn your turrets off to save them. Oh, it tells me. The guinea pigs will leave the area in 1 or 2 days. So we can just wait this out. We've taken 2 of their number with us. I still can't believe they destroyed my bloody turrets. And that was my only turret. I can't make any more. Actually, maybe we do go for turrets then. I can't make any more. But then again, melee is Steven's strong point. Who else is good at melee? Isn't someone else like really good at melee? Oh, it was Amanda who got shot in the head with one arrow and immediately died. Use the door by the lab. Yeah, this door was what I was thinking of using because it's such a confined space. We can put assault rifle, sniper, Stephen, and then it will be quite narrowed down, as it were. So I think, yeah. Regara, what are you? Oh, you're playing billiards. Okay, so I think we can just wait them out. Prop the door open, back up a tile. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Then it will have to be one-on-one. Right. Okay. Let everyone eat. Busto is learning about plants, which is great because they're fantastic at everything, except cooking. And art. And brains. Which is weird because they're so good at everything you'd think they'd have some level of intelligence, but no. It's a 0. It's a solid 0. Alright, the guinea pig is climbing on the solar panels. Yeah, I think now is the time. Everyone's eaten. Everyone's rested. Everyone is ready, more or less, to fight off a wave, a horde of ravenous guinea pigs. Alright, so Stephen, go here. Mech, you're in the back because you're the only one who shoot good. Hana, you're up close. Giles, you're here. I don't know if I trust you to be there, really. But, and Busto, do you even need to be here at all? It's a great question, isn't it? I think if they're sitting next to each other, they can't shoot each other, right? Like, there's no way that Giles is going to shoot Stephen. Hold it open. I'm saving this. Giles's, Wiles's. Guinea. That is not how you spell Guinea. Guinea horde. Alright. Friendly fire is 5 or more tiles. Okay, so they are safe here then. Because none of them are 5 tiles away from Stephen. Let's do this. Come at me, guinea pig. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, well. Brace for impact. Everybody. Alright, okay, good. 1. Okay, Stephen, it did get shot by somebody. Who? No, it's just a guinea pig claw. Okay, never mind. Good. Yes. Yes. And, oh my god, he died so hard he faced through a wall. He quantum tunneled into the lab. How is this possible? Stephen is not doing great. Hana is... God, Stephen really is like getting beating. Imagine if he wasn't wearing plate armor. Natalia's just like, I can't get anything done here in this fucking place. Whose bed is this guinea pig dying in? Alright, well, that went rather well. So, I'm going to create a zone, a dumping zone, right here. A dumping zone right here for rotting animal corpses. Only allow rotten, make it critical, clear everything, and go to corpses, animal corpses. Anything rotting can go up here. Fantastic. So all of the scaria can now... Oh, Busto, you're done. You're done, mate. You can go back to your life. Normal, normal. Normal for you. Normal and normal. GG indeed. That went very well. Thank you for guiding me through that, Giraffe. So where... Alright, Stephen. I do understand your desire to take off the plate armor, but you have, like, what can only be described as upwards of 10 wounds to take care of here. Okay, no, that's fair. You definitely needed to wear the hat. I think we can all agree that was necessary. Can we get this corporate out of our house, please? Oh, right. I know why. I know why. Please do not remain indoors. Right. You're cleaning up this animal filth. Oh yeah, our turret. I feel So bad for this fucking turret, man. Alright, mini turret. So this takes 100 steel and 3 components, and we got 25 and 1? We got gypped, man. Not a problem. I'm pushing like 1k hours in it. 100k. I'm pushing 1,000,000 hours in RimWorld. I have it running on a supercomputer at 8x speed. I'm actually simulating the universe. I just didn't really want to broadcast it like this, but yes, I am the one simulating our existence. Yeah, there's still quite a lot of nuance to this game that I think we're all collectively working out, right? I think that's how this game works, really. Alright, Hana, got a crazy idea, I know, but what if, instead of trying to clean the ever-present corpse rot, you moved the guinea pigs first? Isn't that a good idea? You can get the guinea pigs out of the corridor and then clean the corridor. It's an insane thesis, I know. Alright, so this is desiccated. So how do we get desiccated creatures up here? I guess we don't. Do we just not allow rotten here? That's what we do then. Well, actually, hold on. We just don't allow animal corpses. That's what we do. Yeah. Because any animal corpses of the non-rotten variety will go in here. Like so. Beautiful. Logic? In RimWorld? With Randy Random? You sure you're playing the game right? Probably not, no. The only grass I'd see is the hay I grow. They should put that on a shirt. Actually, I should put that on a shirt. It says, oh, this is an extreme desert. The only grass I see is the hay I grow. Giles Mustachio Breen. 5503. Yeah, that's right. Giles stole your quote. He does that. It's the mustache. He can't help it. But we all forgive him because he's just so very charming. Alright. A lot of eggs. None of them fertilized. Great. We love to see that. Do not need any more ducks, surprising me out of the blue. Or the brown. This guy's dead. He's just going to stay there as a warning, turns out. He's a warning to my enemies. There we go. Yeah, that's getting these iguana skeletons out. Fantastic. I love that this daylily is now obscured by corpse rot. Fantastic. Love to see that. Alright, so what's next? So at least all of the guinea pig that didn't immediately rot are being stored in the freezer and therefore not going off anytime soon. Love to see that. We still have the problem of what now? I think we do need to create some kind of facsimile of what we've done here up here. Because this is very... Well, it's shit. Right? I think that's really what we're saying. It's bad. So let's get rid of it. Oh, actually, we have slow sand right here. Perfect. We will use that to our advantage. Instead of completely ignoring it and then bumping up against it when we... because we weren't paying attention. Alright, limestone for everything. So let us do this. Well, I call it like I see it, you know? Let's put the corner here, because that's where the slow sand ends. And then let's do this here. And then, can I just build... Hold on, they're moving the limestone faster than I'm really ready for it. Security, that's what I need. Can I just do this? Space already occupied. I was hoping I could delete, but I guess not. Alright. So, I think a turret here. Here. Perfect. So, turret there. So this is a turret. This is not. Does this mean that they'll get blown up? Yeah, they will. Okay, so do that. Do that. And then we can cancel and cancel. And then limestone to here. This will be limestone as well. And maybe another turret there. So that'll be a turret, that'll be a turret. And then I think here will also be a turret. I don't think these will... Well, actually, yeah, if this one explodes, this one will explode, right? That's the inherent problem with turrets. So we just accept that as a possibility and continue on. All right. Good talk. So, turret there. We want a 2-wall gap so that people are away from the explosion, as it were. And then we do that. And this. Alright. And then, you know what? We're deconstructing the other ones too. Get them out of here. Get that wood back in my coffers. Get that speed up to 2. We're not being attacked by guinea pigs. Or the League of Lebar. We can breathe. We can think. I have done no calculations as to whether this is enough posts for the amount of humans that will be defending my colony. That is irrelevant. Because hopefully the turrets will just do it all, right? That's the ideal. As far as... Stephen. Expert my ass. Alright, fine. Alright, also, I don't know. Actually, maybe having a fallback point is not a bad idea. Should it be cloth? He did get bit and clawed. Oh, that's true. He should be on bed rest, actually. He should be on bed rest. Go on, go to bed. Get into bed. He still has blood loss too. Guy's like slightly blurry vision, his hands shaky. He's like, I think the brick goes there, and the brick fell off, and the whole thing exploded. And he's like, shit. Ooh, Ivusha, we are slightly allies with them. They've left us some gifts. Actually, speaking of allies, do we have any quests? This was still a great thing we did. That robber's lair was so good. No quests. Close enough. He's like, yeah, that looks good. And then Giles walks up behind him and is like, why the hell did you make... We're building a barricade, aren't we? Like, why did you create a 1-to-1 statue of a Labrador? And he's like, oh, that's what I meant to do. That was intentional. Obviously. I'm fine. Alright, Giles. Get ready to equip your mustache, because you are going to be trading. Oh, he's eating. Great. You want to trade on a full stomach. That's good. Alright, Nico. You have guns. Will you take my spears? You will take my ducks. I never really thought about raising animals to sell them. Alright, so we have some things. They have a book! Oh my god, they have books. Okay. Bubbles on cooking. Those seeking erudition in cooking head to this famous book, even though the author rushes through the subject. According to the footnote, Neil Bubbles Ray's reputation was so terrible that she published this book under a pseudonym. A handwritten afterword on the back cover says that Nkilo Printhouse shut down after the Sandalina riots, so these later editions are rare. The textbook has seen better days, but the pages are legible if crumpled. This book was used by someone in university, and I'm now buying it for $200. on the secondhand market. That feels about right. I love how they added books. Books are fantastic. They are such a good addition to this game. Oh, I'm sorry, these guys are just wandering around with a kidney. Are they at least keeping it refrigerated? I get the feeling that they aren't. And if they are, not adequately. Mega screen TV? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Gigantic, hyper-vibrant images. You can create a cinema? I kind of want to do that now. Well, now we have one goal. Make cinema. Cooking, mining, social. We don't really need any of this, and even if we could, we're broke. But most importantly, they're not going to buy all of my spears that I didn't steal off of a bunch of dead raiders. And they're not going to sell me any guns either, which is just rude, really. Very rude, actually. Can we get bubbles on cooking? I feel like the answer is, in fact, no. Wait, cooking and mining? Hold on. Why does this also train mining? Why does this train mining? No wonder it's kind of rushed. It's like randomly throws in an entire chapter about coal mining that they got off of ChatGPT. Yeah, we can't afford this, sadly. I want it. I want it a lot, but we can't afford it. And really, we're being honest, do we need it? I might sell the insect jelly. Actually, I'm selling the insect jelly. Yes. I will happily take 252 silver. Could buy some advanced... No, we cannot. Holy crap, they're expensive. I don't know where I got 43 plasteel from, but okay. We can buy the book now. Alright, fine. Had a shooting and social. Was it John Wayne's autobiography? This book details the life and times of John Wayne. Those who read it feel a sense of adventure well up within them. And also an odd desire to play a game that has a revolver in it. They feel the need to only talk out of one side of their mouth. And to own a horse and name it Brian. Alright. So, Haygrass is coming close to being done. This, I think, is pretty good for now. We're going to put turrets in the gaps. Thank you for the posture check, actually, because I've been sitting for way longer than I should, with one leg crossed and the other leg not. Oh, Psychic Drone, we'll be fine. We have the happiest bunch of idiots on this planet. We're going to be grand. Alright. Oh yeah, we have a spare bed. I forgot about that. This bed is normal. I think we'll keep the prison cell single. That might break something. I mean, I will say, like, not for nothing. But, actually, did someone go get those fine meals? Did we eat those? I'm gonna assume we ate those. Maybe that's why everyone's mood is so sky high right now. Looks like we got them. Okay, good. But wait, how would we have eaten them? Because are we all on lavish? Everyday eats. Did we put all meals in this? Oh, we did. Okay, alright, good. Good. Just not packaged survival. That was the main thing. I will say though, so I have this thing with my knee. Not to get into, like millennial talk now, but for a long time now, actually, I've had this thing. It's like basically, according to the doctor, it's like this loose cartilage in my knee that just randomly, occasionally is like, yeah, I'm gonna get stuck. And I'm like, do you have to? And he's like, yeah, I really do. And you're gonna have a little bit of a rough time walking around for the next week. Like, it's nothing like major, but it is annoying. And it does, like, it's hard to put weight on it. And so, like, just every now and then, my leg's just like, and fuck you. And that happened last week. Actually, it happened this week, I guess, or over the weekend. And, what, no gift? Worst trader caravan. That happened over the weekend, and I was like, oh yeah, this hasn't happened in a few years. I guess it's still here. Here was me hoping that maybe, just maybe, it had gone. But no, it's still here. Just waiting for the right moment to pounce. Ruin my life. Alright, so I wonder if this heal root can now go away. I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop sewing it and just let it pass into history, because we have, or fade into history if I want to really quote the magic card that I'm thinking of here, because we have a hydroponics basin, and that is probably all the heal root we're going to need, because it grows. The second I go to click on the growth rate, the fucking light turns off. Alright, I'll check tomorrow. The growth rate of that plant. Hey, Unexpected Giraffe, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here. You have it in your wrist? Oh, really? Yeah, I guess I never really thought it could... Like, for me, like, my brain, as foolish as it is, I'm sitting here thinking, of course it makes sense that something gets stuck in my knee. It has a cap that it could get, like, stuck in, like, wedge it in. But no, it could happen anywhere, right? Like, yeah, your wrist, there's plenty of movable parts that your body's probably looking to sabotage at any given moment. Makes sense. Actually, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I broke my wrist when I was a kid because another Manhunter pack? Oh god, not the Fennec Foxes. Oh no, not the Fennec Foxes. They don't die in one hit. Also, which way are they going to go? This is kind of important. Actually, no, it isn't. Steven's not even recovered from the first round of death. Maybe we just wait these guys out. Maybe 2 days, no food for the animals. That's risky. That is risky. Considering this hay grass is literally almost fully grown now. That upsets me. It's probably going to finish... It's probably going to be fully grown in a day. So here's the thing. If the Fennec Foxes go straight, which they might, we can hold them here easy enough. If they go this way, and we go up here, I don't think there's anything we can do. See, like, this is the weird thing. They could come down this way just because of how much land there is that's high speed. And then come up that way. But they might just go straight because, I mean, it is the shortest distance. You were trying to get at any of these... Oh god, the door's still open. Oh no. Stephen. Wake up. Stephen. Get up, Stephen. Go to the door, Stephen. Go close the fucking door. Stephen. Stay inside. Go close the fucking door. Go. Go. Get back inside. Go to bed. Alright, okay. Crisis averted. Oh god, Natalia's not inside. Get inside. Please remain indoors. Alright. I think we wait them out. If you build a wall behind every door except one, they will all go to that door. I never thought about building walls like that. To kind of barricade. Because, yeah, that's basically what you're doing. You're barricading a door at that point, right? So I think what we'll do is we can wait a little bit. We can get everybody. We can do basically what we did last time, right? Everyone can get suited and booted, as it were, except Natalia because she's 81 years old, and except Regara because he doesn't know which way the gun goes, and that makes me nervous to give him a gun. He doesn't know which end of the gun fires the bullet. I'm not letting him take part in any of this shit. So, Stephen can tank it up. We have time. Thankfully, these Fennec Foxes do not understand the complex structure that keeps this colony alive. So they don't know that if they go after the solar panel, I will have no choice but than to meet them on their terms. So, since they are missing that vital knowledge. Okay, so here's what I think we can... Oh, male adult, okay, is set to 1. Good. So these guys, unfortunately, are not long for this world. Yeah. We can use that to our advantage. We can chill inside. Did we ever mine the... We did. We got 19 components, huh? We can chill inside, get everyone's kitted out, and then go from there. Stephen is fully healed, ticking back down to a 3, although how long he's going to be fully healed for it's up in the air. Let's put it that way. Alright, so what can we make? Nobody's ever allowed to have any kind of grenade in this colony ever, or any of my colonies, actually. Grenades suck. I used 1 grenade and it killed my pet in this game already, so make sure your inside doesn't have a door to the outside. I think the lab door is. It is, but I think I have them all set to remain indoors, so they won't use it. Like, none of them are gonna go outside. Pointy end goes towards me, right? The sharp end of the gun. Alright, everyone's getting equipped, as it were. For some reason, Stephen didn't sleep while he was in the hospital. I get that. I've been there. I know what that's like. Shoot frenzy! Perfect. Good thing we waited. Busto has a shoot frenzy. More accurately for the next 8 days. And you're the one with the great bow, right? Yeah, you are. Alright. Busto, you're quickly becoming my favorite colonist. Don't tell Giles. Don't tell Giles that. Alright, just double checking that the iguana is in fact perfectly capable of not going outside. Animals. Please remain indoors. Fantastic. Alright, Mech, you're not wearing... No, you are wearing a flak jacket. Hana, you are as well. I guess we're good. Okay, let's do this. Save. Giles is... Wiles is... Fennec. Horde. Boom. This is wave 2 of the horde that I'm stuck in. Alright, so. This is wave 2 of PvE. Halo PvE. I enjoyed Halo PvE way too much, I think. I think that's where my love of, like, those kind, like, tower defense games came from, weirdly enough, was a combination of the Halo, like, I can't remember the name of the round of what it was called. Was it What was it called? I want to call it Colosseum, but obviously not, because that's like the main... That was the main one. Halo Reach was my favorite in all of them. Halo Reach was good. Halo Reach was really good. It might be my favorite game in the Halo franchise, purely because... So, much like with Star Wars, actually, Halo has the problem of forgetting that there's an entire, like, galaxy outside of the purview of John Marine, or whatever his name is. His name is John, isn't it? John Space Marine. There's an entire galaxy outside of him. And, oh, the animals are starving. Because we haven't been able to do this while I'm talking. Introduction to character customization, the music, yes. Oh, the music in Reach was so good. But so what it did is it decided, you know what? There's more to the world than just the Jedi. There's more to the world than just Master Chief, right? John, Space Marine. Let's look at that. And it was good. Like, obviously, they're still Space Marines, but, you know, it's still not... It's not Master Chief, which was refreshing. How is he sowing heal root? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. He's not here, is he? Right, I guess sow that. Alright, he's wandering. Get going. Mech. You're researching? Perfect. You're already where you need to be. Hana. Get in here. Busto. Get over here. Giles. You're wandering? Fantastic. You too. Get there. Steven, where are you? Oh, right. You're wearing really heavy armor. Always forget about that. This is very appropriate music. Let's do this. Giles, you are really bad with that. How? They went right for his prosthetic leg. The one thing his armor doesn't cover. These Fennec Foxes are brutal, man. They are brutal. His leg, his feet. We're doing so much damage to our own wall. That is upsetting to me. Alright, how many left? 2? 3. Somehow. Steven's just bleeding out. Okay. Are the other two gonna... Alright, they're making their way around. Taking their sweet time, but they're making their way. Natalia's just trying to read. Meanwhile, like, the research speed is just ticking down as all of these animals bleed out in the corridor. Bricks fall from the wall because Giles is just so very bad at shooting. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, can I set as a hunt order? I can. Hunt whoever's not dead. Anyone who can hunt, must hunt. Hana, again, like, do you want to, like, haul first? Steven's on bed rest, you love to see it. Gear. Oh god, he nearly lost his right thumb and his right pinky. Jesus. Look at that. 2 out of 8, 2 out of 8. What is it with this colony and everyone losing their damn fingers, man? Why? Why is that a thing? Alright, we're going to put Steven back on bed rest because he's an idiot. He's going to wander around. Normal. Normal for you. Normal and normal. Steven, I'll put you on normal as well, but you're going to get healed. Alright, another successful... What is this Fennec Fox doing? Mech. Busto. Anyone else? Hana, you have a machine gun? Hana's got a gun. There we go. Alright, I was going to have to quote Lord of the Rings there for a second, but thankfully we avoided it. Bring it down! Bring it down! Alright. Yeah, Halo Reach was good. But, yeah, Halo Reach was good because... Sorry, I never finished my thought because I got attacked by a horde of Fennec Foxes. Halo Reach was good because it allowed you to see outside of Master Chief's circle of influence. You got to see the world not from the eyes of the best Space Marine to ever Space Marine. And that was nice. It was really, really nice not to be the super special awesome character. To not have literal plot armor. And so you could have a story that had consequence to it. To the characters of the story. You know? That's how I felt about ODST. ODST is another good example of that, yes. Another great example of that. I loved ODST. I really do. I need to go through the Master Chief collection. Like, I mean, it's even called the Master Chief Collection. I mean, like, it is quite monumental that you get to be someone who isn't John Space Marine. Yeah, you're just a dude. You're just a guy. Like, what I liked about Halo Reach was that it showed just how... It kind of made Master Chief more unique, right? Because it showed that not all Spartans are just obscene, unstoppable machines with more plot armor than like Luke Skywalker, for example, right? Like, it showed that, or Darth Vader, it showed that they are so actually killable, like upsettingly so. It gave more like weight to the humans outside of John, because you actually spent so much of your time as Master Chief talking to an AI. Whereas in this one, you get to talk to other people, which is quite nice. It makes the world feel more real. Exactly. That's what kind of what Clone Wars did for Star Wars. Like, the Star Wars, the movies are all about the magic and the spectacle and the space wizards. Like, just straight up space wizardry. Oh, I know why nothing's happening. I was like, why are they refusing to move this, like, horrific corridor of things? But now I know. This will clear itself out. Yeah, like, just space wizardry, giant ships, bigger ships, massive explosions, even bigger explosions. Clone Wars, and also like Bad Batch Andor is another good example of this, gets to show you a little more of the actual world and how it's not always big explosions and space magic. Like, not everything can be solved by just owning a lightsaber. Not everything gets better just because you can move things with your mind. Like, it's nice. Especially Andor, man. Like, god damn, that show is good. And it's continuing to be good. No spoilers. I will never discuss anything about Andor Season 2. Probably not even until long after the season is over. Because people should be able to watch these shows on their own time instead of having to... Like, my wife and I, we binged watched all 3 of the new episodes of Andor, of the Season 2. Because we knew if we didn't watch them all that night, we'd get spoiled for the rest of the week. I wanted us to watch, like, you know, 1, and then wait till like the next day or like Thursday, and then watch another one and kind of like eke them out. But you can't do that because by existing on the internet, it's only a matter of time before someone's like, oh my god, did you see blank? Because otherwise, you're gonna get really important details dropped on you with no context, and it kind of breaks breaks shows like that, especially shows like Andor, where it's all about tension and atmosphere and what's going on, not knowing what's coming. That's the whole point of shows like that, especially shows like Andor. So we just watched all 3 of them. Yeah, blew through it and Ahsoka. Yeah, exactly the same. Alright, so we have some people to trade with. Let's slow down a little. Oh, also, I do want to get a plant pot in everyone's rooms. Not only will it give them something to do, but it's nice. Since we have wood now, maybe we do wood plant pots? I feel like that makes sense. Definitely want one here as well. Oh, Giles. Are the people here yet? Musto's already healed because they just got like a little scratch. Okay, they're not quite here yet. Oh, they're sitting there? Alright, trade with them. Alrighty then. I imagine they don't have much because they have no camels. Yeah, they don't really have much of anything. They can buy... Maybe we sell off some of our less good stuff now. We're keeping the synth thread. Wow. We blew through Mech's clothes like really quick. I can't believe it's already subpar. That's crazy. We'll hold on to them because I feel like they're good. But I guess we'll get rid of that stuff. We'll keep the tribal wear. Honestly, it's a really good... Oh god, my pants have a hole in them. SpongeBob, I ripped my pants. Let me go put those on real quick. Awful bison wool hood. We can get rid of that. Not selling you any of my flak armor. Actually, we need... Oh, wait. We can't sell any of this because everyone's still in armor, aren't they? Or are they? No, everyone's out of armor. Let's just hold on to it. Sod it. Is it really taking up that much room? Okay, yeah, it kind of is. Our store is full. Actually, that's something else we need to do. We need to add more of these. Alright, so... Since we know... Oh, they will buy our clubs, too. Good, I missed that last time. Get rid of the clubs, get rid of the Iquas, keep the spear. Get rid of the Iqua. Get rid of the club. We don't need any of that stuff. $93. I mean, that's honestly not bad. Get rid of the subpar items. There's a reason they're not wearing them. Yeah, get rid of the synth thread as well, I guess. It's not like you can break it back down for parts. So get rid of that. And I think that's good. Let's get rid of the awful bison wool hood as well. We just, like, no one needs that. Let's be real. And... Oh, actually, yeah, we nearly cleaned them out of money too. Sweet. Good luck on your trading journey with no bankroll. All right, so we have 1, 2 there. Is that what we're doing here? All right, so we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess I'll build another one of these here for some reason. All right, so select all linked. Get all of these linked as well. Sorry, not you, Hannah. I don't need you to be linked to storage. Link them based on this guy. Alright. That'll give us a lot more room. Love to see that. These shelves, man. Like, I remember playing this game before these shelves existed. It was tough. I should look into mods on occasion. Floor, yeah, just actual like warehouses the size of this of just stuff. So much shit everywhere. Alright, Steven is healing. Ooh, okay, a quest. Psychic Insanity Lance. Just being guarded by something. I actually don't have any of the DLC. I haven't bought any of it yet. Because I mean, call me crazy, but there's so much in the main game. I've never felt the need. Like, I want the stuff. Like, it all looks really cool. So it's not that far away. It's probably like, what, 2 days? Just double check. 1.2 days. Yeah, so about 2 days round trip. We could send Hana and Busto. Hana has a go frenzy, Steven has a work frenzy. That's why he's spending all of it dead. Busto does have a shoot frenzy. So yeah, maybe we send Hana and Busto. Is 2 people enough for an unknown threat? We could send Giles as well. Maybe that's what we do. We send these 3. Keep Steven home for defense, Mech for defense. Worst comes to worst, Natalia can hold a gun. She's actually pretty good at shooting. It's just that she's 81 years old. She's passionate about punching people, which is hilarious. But yeah, no, I don't have any of the DLC. They all look really cool. They all look like they bring a very different vibe to the game. Except maybe Royalty. Royalty seems like it's the most like, hey, this is vanilla expanded kind of stuff, you know? This is the game, but with more shit. Whereas the other 3 are very, very different. At least based on what I've seen on the homepage of the game. I might be wrong. I probably am. Don't. You already did earlier, it looks like. Alright, actually, do we put the lizard in the out here? No, we don't. Oh, we've got so much kibble, we've got so much hay. Fuck yes. This is what we like to see. We have so many potatoes. Good lord. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Base game has so much. DLC's added stuff that I felt should have been in it. At least the biotech one. Biotech does look pretty cool. Genes and kids and mechs. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I need to try the DLCs one of these days. This was my first time streaming RimWorld. This was my first time doing a challenge run, quote unquote, kind of thing. Where we started Extreme Desert, just Giles, and we could see how far we can get. And honestly, I am very happy. Like, at no point did I think we'd get this far. We had 1 colony death. That's why when I go to save the game, there is a 1 here. 1 colony death. Steven got upset, and with his incredible melee prowess, ripped Giles' ear off, left him bleeding in the main hole, walked out into the desert, collapsed from his own wounds, and everyone was dead. So that was, and then I reloaded the same low save as before, and he just decided to have a sad wander instead. So that's how little it took. But honestly, like we spawned in here. There were 2 cacti and 3 lizards, and that was it. And one of the cacti was eaten by a wandering thrombo. So Giles had no construction ability either. Like I had to train him from 0 construction to 4 just so I could build a stove, because I knew I couldn't build a campfire because we had no wood. I was like, we need a stove to cook the food to maybe somehow make this work. And honestly, yeah, Giles did good, man. This colony is healthy. We've lost a couple of people, most notably Tynan, the developer. We got raided by Tynan. Had to put him down. Who is Steven's brother, weirdly enough. Like, I didn't even know Tynan, like, was in the game. Apparently he is. Alternate timelines, I call them. Yeah, I think alternate timelines is a good way of thinking about it. Close the damn door. Letting all the heat out. Were you raised in a barn? We lost Wolf was an interesting one. He showed up with a heart condition, immediately had a heart attack. Steven tended to him and reduced the amount of heart attack, and then went, all right, we're all good here, walked away while Wolf was violently dying. And then Wolf died. He lasted like not even a day. Not even half a day. Like, if I look at the graph of people, let's look at this graph. There's where Wolf appeared. This is the Wolf Peak. This is Wolf appeared, and that's Wolf going away. That is how long he made it. Natalia was here for such a short time that it didn't even register, I don't think. Like she So Natalia is an interesting one. She appeared being chased by bandits. We went to fight the bandits. The bandits decided to kidnap who they can and leave. They just picked Natalia up and walked off. Steven has a peg leg, so he couldn't keep up. Giles was on the ground, not helping because he was bleeding to death. So we had to wait for a quest from Natalia to go rescue her. Magically we did, and we went and got her. And somehow we managed to get Natalia back. She's had quite the rough go of it. Poor old Natalia. Yeah, this has been a fun colony. I do need to try the DLC. I also need more compacted machinery. How is our research on mini turrets going? Slowly. Who is researching? Natalia, Giles, if you have literally nothing else to do, you can research. Mech is our main researcher. He's the one who took the skill trainer, I think. Yeah. I nearly forgot you stream on Wednesday. Well, it's good to have you, Laguna. I hope you're doing well, mate. Also watching Oblivion Remake? Yeah, Oblivion Remake is good. Or remaster, it's not really a remake, right? Yay, the tainted cloth is finally going away. It's nice. Like, the Oblivion remaster is quite well done. Like, it looks really good. It looks really stylized. It's actually closer to a remake than a remaster. Sort of, yeah. I'd still call it a remaster. I still can't believe how Oblivion Remaster just kind of came out of nowhere. They were like, oh, by the way, we're remastering Oblivion, and then, like, a week later or two, it just is here, and everyone's playing it. And honestly, it's good. They did good. Speed this up. Sorry, too often I just sit here watching at, like, 1 speed, because I'm used to just having this on as, like, a chill game. So I'm sorry if it frustrates you if I have it on 1 a lot of the time. 3 is too fast for me. Everything goes by in a blur and I panic and then everyone dies. But 2, I think, is the sweet spot. I'm just used to 1. Because this is my chill sim game. They needed to buy time for ES6 and they actually understood that there was only so many times they could re-release Skyrim. No. This, what do you I'm sorry, Laguna. You don't realize what this is? This is Todd testing the grounds of remastering their games. Now, everyone in Bethesda is having discussions going, Todd, just because everybody bought an Oblivion remaster, okay, that doesn't mean we can remaster Skyrim. We can't remaster it again, alright? We said we did. We really didn't. We kind of just, like, upscaled some textures a little. Like, we can't... If we do to Skyrim what they did to Oblivion, it's not going to sell. And Todd's like, we're going to need 16 times the detail. And they're just like, oh, God. You mean Skyrim, the remake, remaster, legendary remaster edition isn't coming out? Not yet. This is the warning shot. Oblivion remaster is a warning shot. This is them going, we can re-release our old games. We can make them look better, and you will buy them. So be ready to do that to Skyrim again. Oh, you know what, honestly, like, beyond that, what I can't wait to see is Todd, somehow, doing the Breath of the Wild thing for the Switch 2, where they release Skyrim, same Skyrim, Anniversary Edition, same thing, on the Switch 2, for $80. We changed the hue of the mud crabs, so here's a brand new remake of the game. Pretty much. I've heard rumors ES6 is getting delayed because that's because what they're trying to do with it. No consumer hardware exists right now will actually run it. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. No, I call bullshit. Nothing about Starfield. Nothing, and I mean nothing about Fallout 76 tells me that they are pushing the pinnacles of modern hardware. No, I don't believe it. I believe that their engine won't run it. I believe that their engine can't manage it. But there is nothing about any of the games they've released recently that says Todd needs NASA to build a better computer, and then we'll get the true Elder Scrolls 6 experience. I just don't buy that. I don't believe it. I want to believe it. I want to believe that Elsewhere is going to be such an astounding step forward in Bethesda's game catalog, because to be honest, they need it. Like, Oblivion Remaster is great. It looks great. I love the style they even went with, because they kind of did like change the style a bit, or they modernized it a little. I don't know, actually. It feels... Oblivion Remake is weird to me, because of the little I've played of it, it feels both like a modern re-release of Oblivion and a glimpse back at what games looked like in 2006. Like, it's not Oblivion if it were released today, it's Oblivion if it were released with today's hardware in 2006. It's really, really, really interesting. And I kind of like it. I kind of do. It has such a very specific aesthetic that I really can't place my finger on, that I really, really like. Finally, a group of animals has appeared, and they aren't trying to kill me! Yay! Woo! Please, take note of the mighty iguana, one of the largest lizards that lives in my backyard. Watch as they majestically stride across the sand on their tiny legs. What lies in the future of the iguana, no one really knows. But what we do know is that this lizard is adorable. We can only guess what goes on in their tiny brains. It appears the two lizards have broken away from the pack. Whether they see themselves as the leaders or the lost will only be a matter of time. The foxes were just misunderstood. So we're getting to see the AI here. So some of them did go over the fast ground, and some of them went over the sand, and the ones that went over the sand got here quicker. So what that tells me is we might want to build this out ever so slightly more. And here the iguana is wandering through fields of hay grass, and wondering just what is this mass animal grave outside this lovely establishment. It might be why they're deciding not to stay as long. Goodbye, iguanas. You will be missed. They just wanted to aggressively play. You hate what they did to the UI? Honestly, like, I kind of like the UI. Like, I do think there are some elements of the UI that make me question reality. Like the fact that you click on an item and then it shows you the picture of the item, and then you have to press a button or click like an on-screen thing to see any of the details about the item is just weird to me. Like, it's very odd. Because overall, I think it's pretty good. They made it look way too clean. I kind of like that, though. Isn't as awful as Skyrim's UI, but it's not good. It's way better than Skyrim's. Skyrim's UI is just a table. It's just a very long, featureless table. Like, to show how bad Skyrim's UI is, Sky UI is just a more detailed table. And yet it's infinitely better because there's just more information available to you. Off to bed, it's 1 a.m. for me. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a great rest of your stream. Giraffe, unexpected though you may be, it was a pleasure having you. We're actually going to be finishing here in a couple of minutes anyway. So you picked the perfect time to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope I was able to provide a good approximation of how you should play RimWorld. It's not how you should play RimWorld, but it's maybe close, possibly, I don't know. But yeah, thank you. We're going to be doing more of this next week, and tomorrow we're going to be doing Civ 4 to ramp up the nostalgia. So, whole point of Oblivion is leaning into the parchment and scrolls, and menus look like it's on a piece of paper in a book 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the 2000s did have a lot of that. What's that phrase? Where where it looks like a part of the world. It's not diametric. It's not diametric. It's something else, isn't it? What is that phrase? I need to Google that now. Camera looks diegetic. I thought of it. Diegetic. There was a huge thing in the 2000s of having like the UI be very diegetic, like it's part of the world that you're in. Immersion is kind of one thing. There was a lot of that, but I feel like honestly it just makes it look messier. It makes it harder to read. I actually kind of appreciate that Oblivion Remaster is a cleaner, less busy version of the UI. I think it's easier to actually get information out of it at a glance, and I prefer it immensely. Have a great night, Giraffe. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be stopping pretty much now. So I think we have some good idea of defenses. I feel like we have some defensible positions. We are close to gun turrets. We are so close to gun turrets that we can then rebuild those that we have lost. I still desire people to not be idle. And I just don't know what to do about that. The food situation has kind of righted itself dramatically. Like, I don't know how this happened, but I am glad that it happened. We have 2 unowned beds now? Oh, no. You know what, Regara? You sleep here now. Might as well. There's no reason for you to have to walk all the way down here to go to bed. If they wanted to clean up the fonts so stuff is easy to read, fine. They should have left the background alone. No, because the background takes, like, to me, like, that kind of immersive, diegetic, whatever you want to call it, UI is always harder for me to skim through. It's always harder for me to get information out of. And it just adds friction to me trying to play the game. Like, I like it. I enjoy looking at it. But if I'm just trying to play the game, it always gets in the way for me. And that is a me thing. I'll admit that. But I am more than okay with them cleaning it up a bit. Because it was a very, like, 2000s thing to do. I feel like, did Bioshock have, like, a super, like, in-world kind of UI? I feel like Resident Evil has that, but they use that to their advantage, kind of. I mean, like, hell, with the way you save in, like, what was it, Resident Evil 2 with all the inkwells and shit? Or, like, what was it? Not inkwells. It was, like, the typewriter tapes or whatever. I feel like it can work well if you build that into the game and you make that part of the experience, but Oblivion, it just felt tacked on. I would not say that the entire point of Oblivion was that. It felt like a thing they wanted to do, but they didn't really justify it. Colony's doing great. Actually, we should save and wrap things up. Colony's doing awesome. Everyone's happy. Nobody died. Giles is Wiles. And I think defenseful. We're not defenseless anymore. We're defenseful. Game's going with that was really let down. Now everything's just clean, same looking. There's no uniqueness. Yeah, I still think you can provide. God, this music is so good. I love this track. I think games can still be interesting without that element. I don't. Oh, look, gun turrets are done. We'll reach that point next time. That'll be a really great reminder of what I'm doing next week. That I'll be like, what am I supposed to do here? And then they will research gun turrets and tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do. Perfect. Couldn't have planned that better myself. I think you can achieve a unique game look and game feel without that element. I don't think that element creates that. It adds to it, but you don't need that by any means, I don't think. Quito OS. Confer. I do think the strive for photorealism is a problem. But I think in a UI, the primary important goal that a UI does is convey information. And it has to convey that information interestingly, but also efficiently. It has to give you what you need out of it when you ask for it. And that kind of immersive, hey, it looks like I'm flipping through my journal and there's all these pictures, or, yeah, there's all these scraps of paper that it looks cool, but it drastically makes it so much harder to just see what you're looking at, to process what you're processing. And I think it is mostly not necessary in UI. I agree with the photorealism thing. Games don't need to look real, they need to look good. There is a shocking difference between realism and style. You can have a realistic game that has style, but you cannot have what you cannot do is think that photorealism is your style, because it doesn't do anything other than look nice. It's like, ooh, photorealistic, but you need to add on top of that. All movies are photorealistic to some degree, and yet they also need style. They also need a vision beyond looking real. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm going to go to bed.